In this league, obviously, everybody could say they're 1 or 2 plays away from being 4-0, 0-4, 1-3, whatever the record is. I think we're in the same boat. I feel like we could be 4-0. Damn near could have lost the first 2 games. So I don't really pay any mind to their record.
Kyler Murray thinks the Tennessee Titans are better than their winless record indicates. And with that, we bring in our insider, Doug Franz, to see if he agrees. He's the host of the Doug Franz Unplugged podcast. Doug, the Cardinals have been saying all week that they're not going to dismiss the 0-5 Titans. Do you see them not playing down to their competition tomorrow?
I'm a great insider. I have no idea. But I really like that phrase right there from Kyler Murray. The reason why I like it is it was boldface honest. They really could be 4-0 and they could be 0-4. I will let you answer your own question by letting you see a couple things. First of all, let's show the ugly from a Tennessee standpoint. Here are some of the stats. In case you don't know, there are 32 teams in the NFL. And when you look at these 4 stats, we have the Tennessee Titans rank as number 32. I actually have 16 stats and not big enough stats on the wall, space on the wall, in which we have a situation where they're either 31st or 32nd in 16 different stats. So this shows you, Jake, Cardinals winning a blowout, right? Even though that passing yards per game down there is pretty ugly, that they're only
But this
28.
is the worst team in the NFL on the other side.
By far. Yeah. So that means their 0-4 record works. But now let's take it in a different direction. Let's play a game with Jake that we know he has 0 chance of being able to get right, but let's just have some fun. If the Titans are so bad, look at this score. This is a faded out timestamp.
Okay.
Tell me what time of game you think that is.
I had the Broncos in my survivor pool this week.
Okay.
So I'm, fourth quarter. I was going to say the fourth quarter. I'm not
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. So this is week 1 for the Titans, and at 8:24, it was still a 1-point game. It ended only a 1-possession game. Now we go to week 2. Remember, there's 4 weeks so far. We're into week 5. Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think. It's only a 4-point game.
I'm going to say it was late in the third quarter.
Okay, late in the third quarter. Beginning of the fourth, pretty good. We played about 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. Then it ended a little bit uglier, but you wouldn't have known that with only 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Okay, quick. Week 3 now. We got 2 more games to look at. This looks a little out of hand, but not terrible, right?
Yeah, I'll say somewhere in the fourth quarter.
Okay, somewhere in the fourth quarter.
Late in the third quarter.
But you're close enough.
Yeah.
But you
I
see
see where
this.
you're going with this.
See how ugly it ends up. It ends up really bad. But if the Cardinals go into this game with this idea, and go ahead and go to week 4, Tyler, if it goes in, if they get really, really ugly, okay, I get it. But if they let them hang around, then you can see how these games get close. So week 4 is the last one, and look at that, okay?
The Texans are playing ugly football, too.
Clearly, this has got to be what? Beginning of the first quarter? What do you think?
I'm going to say no. This was in the fourth quarter, I think.
You think it was in the fourth quarter, okay? At the very beginning of the fourth quarter, it's 6-0. Texans scored on their first drive, and then they never stopped scoring. So you can see every game around the time going into the fourth quarter, Jake, these are close games. So the Cardinals has to know one thing: don't stop. Because if you keep going, you'll take advantage of the fact that the Titans are the worst fourth quarter team in football.
Doug Franz, away with words and clearly a numbers guy as well. Stick around for more. We're going to find out what those numbers truly mean tomorrow. The Cardinals and Titans kick off at 1:05 p.m. Darius Robinson officially out for the Bird Gang. Handful of guys still questionable, including corners Will Johnson, Max Melton, and Denzel Burke. After tomorrow, 2 more games before a Cardinals bye week.